G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome to my Korpi challenge. We've hit January. I didn't get any presents, but I also don't have a mailbox, so that's probably not all that surprising. A nice deer over there just chilling. Well, I assume they're deer. Yep, they're deer. The lake's looking pretty awesome at this time of morning. I think I'm going to try and get my farmhouse in this month. Farmhouse or bust might be a little bit optimistic, but I'm going to give it the best shot. It's also a first for this series. I have my sunflower field over on the river farm that is now ready to harvest. So we'll jump over there in a minute, and we've got this canola field here to do. The last few episodes have been really busy, so I'm going to try and harvest 2 fields and get them replanted. There's a heap of other stuff on the farm that needs to be done, like the sheep milk moved over to the production and that sort of thing. Sugar cane harvester. One of the neighbours is going to have fun. No, we're not doing sugar cane on this series. I did a field of it once, and I think it was about the worst 7 or 8 hours to get it all harvested. It just felt like it took forever. Although it did pay out pretty good when I converted it to sugar, so maybe, but no, not on this map. So how about I go track down a couple of harvesters, a trailer and a tractor. We'll get this field started and hopefully it can sort of finish. And we'll go have a bit of fun over with our nice sunflower field. Alright, now let's get the time going. So, sunflowers look a lot prettier in their second last month of growth rather than when they're ready to harvest. But not to worry. We got our tractors. I think that's the first time I've had them sat beside each other. Granted, I only bought one last month, but that's probably beside the point. I'm probably going to have to use one of these. So we've got the 240, which is 246 horsepower now, and the old 150 that we've upgraded to 228 horsepower. I think we're going to grab this one and find a trailer. Not quite sure where they've got to. Or should I no. I was thinking we can get the harvester started, but we'll get our trailers sorted out first. Hopefully there's one sitting over here. The cornfield is going to be ready next month. There's a trailer. So, since I want this other field to sort of take care of itself while we focus on the nice sunflower field, since it'll be a first for it, we might drop the bigger trailer off over at the canola field and then get the harvester started. And overnight we've managed to produce a couple of pallets of the tomato juice. So we'll go down and sell them. I think from now on though we'll probably just set these to auto sell, and I might even set the tomato garden beds. It seems like a tongue twister today. Tomato garden beds to auto distribute if I can, and that can just chug away a bit in the background. Our fields here are looking pretty good. I forget what that is. Another sunflower field that's going to look really pretty once it's up. And that field is barely growing at all. I know, it's too early for puns. I did find where my other harvester was too. It was over here hiding behind the chicken pen. I figured it couldn't be too far away, I just couldn't see it. Okay, we'll stop the trailer here and hop in the harvester. Once that starts, we shall throw the trailer in the field and jump over to the more exciting sunflower harvest. I think we can get this into the field just here. We'll have to keep a bit of an eye on it because I don't know if that trailer will be big enough even to have all this field put in it. Okay, B for broom, not X for fold. Now let's get a course created quick. So over here, field 1 on plot 17. It's one right over near the lake. Might see if we can do 4 headlands, and hopefully it does the up and down bits not pointed at the lake. So there's less chance of us driving into it. And he's away. So I'll throw this tractor and trailer into the field, and we'll go jump in our not quite brand new harvester and get our sunflower started. That I'm really looking forward to. I don't think it'll crash into it there, but we'll try and keep an eye on it. Okay, see you across at our other harvester. Okay, I probably should get this tractor over there so I've got something to put the sunflower into since it's on the way over. I'm liking how the farm is slowly coming along. Like now that we have a decent amount of money coming in pretty regularly, we should be able to expand it a bit faster. Try not to drive through the field, I always forget about that. So towards the end of last month we started to put new fields in just up here, and I've done a little bit more ploughing, but I'll kick them off and just let them run while we get this field harvested, and once we do that we'll shift our focus up to those fields so that we can get them all soil sampled, limed, fertilised and hopefully planted. So this turned out to be a pretty good field, I think. We'll go get the harvester going and just see how much we get off it. Alrighty, hey, we finally get to drop the grain header off and pick up the other one. will be the first time I've used this on this map now. Don't think we unfolded. No. And this is a nice harvester because you don't have to unfold it either. That other one always trips me up. Probably doesn't matter too much where we start. And I've just totally messed up by going down there. It's worse reversing than the John Deere. No, nothing's as bad as that. So yes, we're using extended straw crops, so we should get a little bit of straw off here, although not very much off the sunflower field. We'll get a course created, so plot 23, field 1. It's only 4.3 metre width header, but I think it will still make pretty short work of this field. It's off. I'm going to drag this trailer into the field and then we might hop in the harvester and see how it goes. Really tempted to get another forage wagon too. I think our fields are getting big enough and there's enough of them that I could probably keep 2 forage wagons going fairly easy. And how about a bit of a time lapse so we see this field get done super quick. Okay, we can plan everything but the weather. Might just have a look at the forecast and see how long this rain's going to hang around for. Alright, it looks like by 7 AM it should stop, so we might just speed up time a bit and jump up to a bit after 7 AM. And we should be good. Or not. It does look pretty with the wind going through it though. Alrighty, welcome back. I think that went pretty good for our first harvest. Don't want him to go and empty out just yet because there's all of one stalk over here. Ooh, 3. Okay, I think that will do it. So we took the trailer over and emptied out one load. This isn't going to fill up the trailer, but I think it'll be about 50% or so. Go. Wow. Okay, 65%-ish. Our other harvester over at the canola field has finished. Not quite sure when it finished, but I think it was about a quarter of a field to go on this one. So we're going to drop this guy back in the shed quick. We'll take the trailer of sunflower seeds over to the mill, then we'll go check out how the other field's going. It looks like the chicken's doing really well too. I have no idea what field type will be next, so for now we'll just leave this on and parked here. Manure, coal, donuts, flour, oil mill, unload. We'll see if it goes over there and unloads itself. It's doing pretty good right now. What we might do is set it to okay, now we've got the right one. So it'll load up at the production manure plant, which we just did, go over to the BGA to unload and then come back. So I'll set him off to do a few laps. It looks like it did pretty good. So we've got 15,500 litres of canola, and yes, it is raining, but these are only the little daggy bits. All of that wasn't even 50 litres, so since we're up here we'll do one pass through these end bits just here, and I think that will be it. We have the cornfield that will be ready next month to harvest. I'm not sure if there are any others. I'll try and remember to check that out too before we finish. Since this is over here, it can get parked in this shed. Into everything. Done. fold it. Okay, we're going to send this guy over, and like we just did then, we'll try and unload him at the oil mill. We'll see how it goes. The Zeta worked coming from the other direction. Hopefully I set the auto drive course up so when it comes this way it'll actually go around to the far side, then drive into the oil mill. Need to watch out for the Zeta that's just over there doing its laps from the manure factory over to the BGA there too. Yep, looks like we're going to go around and get to the correct spot. Now, the big question, will it unload or do I need to modify it slightly? It did it all on its own. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can also set that so that if we're doing a really big field, it will come over, unload it, and then drive back to the field all on its own. Select the trailer and drop it off. The John Deere's over there with some logs that I've been ignoring. Okay, let's check out forage wagons and see what we can get. There's nothing. That'd be pretty cool, I suppose. Just a grain truck. Get 62% off. That's actually not too bad. It's 18,000 litres. So I think slightly smaller than our bigger trailer. But that would free up a tractor. And let's get our proper green colour. Ah, what the hell. Let's just buy it. That way I won't have to agonise over the decision anymore. That probably means we can't get a nice 44,000. 22. Ah, that's the one we own now. No wonder it looks so good, but it's only 22,000 litres. That one, on the other hand, is pretty good. So you can have it as a wagon or a loading wagon. We can't change the colour, which is a little bit of a bugger, but oh well. Wow. So we'll have no problem with the truck. Looks like our other forage wagon has filled up. I'm hoping this tractor can pull this one, but it's 246 horsepower. And this reckons it only needs 250. Should sell that wood. Actually, how about we sell that wood really quickly? It's only a couple of bits. That gets us some money in because it was looking a little bit lean. We'll send this guy. Wow. Might have just gone for a bit of a skiddy there. We'll send this guy over to probably the sheep pen's the nearest good spot there. That looks better. And we'll start the truck for the first time. Ooh, I know what I should do. I should repair this truck before we go too far. It sounds pretty cool. Only $700 to repair. So that's the Lizard 740-11. Okay, I can handle a $700 repair on a truck that was under half price. It does have 45 hours on it. However, it's most likely just going to get used. Where's our river parking? Bake sheep pan 24. It's only really going to get used to cart grain around. So unlike the tractors that get used for everything, I don't think we'll be adding too many more hours to this one. It's got a pretty cool cab. And at 240 something horsepower, yeah, it shouldn't really have a problem carting around either. Going to put it in the shed for now because we've finished all our harvests, and once it's in the shed I'll go empty the loading wagon. And look at this, nice big shed to put it in even. I think that's going to be fun to drive around. Straighten it up slightly. I don't know what else has to go in here, but at least we can make it look tidy. Okay, let's go get this loading or forage wagon. Maybe I'll jump across to the new one and get it started. Alright, we've pasted the course in from the harvester. I have no idea where it started. Ah, there it is. Now I'll swing around here. Make sure I can actually move it with a tong. That's looking good. Alright. We'll kick this off. This is, I think, double the size of our original one. this guy's going to finish, probably while I'm talking, so we'll send him over. Where does he want to go? I think I'll send him over to the manure factory to unload. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have told him to do that. That's alright, we can finish this ourselves. I like this big loading wagon, and if I can get another big tractor, I might even consider selling that little one that we've got and getting another one, something like this. So we've got 44,000 plus 30,000, what's that, 74, nearly 75,000 litres of straw off this field. Don't think I'll bother getting the rest of all those little bits. I'm going to bring the plough over here once it's finished on that other field. Get this one ploughed up, but I'll wait until next month to get these planted. Before I finish, we'll jump up and have a look at our two new fields. Here comes the John Deere now. So they've been ploughed, so that's, well, once I get this field ploughed, that will mean there's 4 fields to get planted next episode. John Deere cruising over. I think we can just send this guy off to the manure spot. And I know you've all been keenly waiting for this for about 30 episodes. Wow, okay. So donuts are going for 8,600, which is well above their normal price. We've got a reasonable amount of pallets on there already, so we'll see if we can't get these last 4 loaded up. So while all this harvesting has been happening, we've managed to finish ploughing the fields in our new plot that I outlined. I think I showed that at the end of last episode. Break! Just check the price. Okay, so 8,651 a pallet, and I have 15 pallets here. Oh wow. $146,000. $146,000 covers the cost of that building, the sugar mill. So I'd say, as far as our sugar beet efforts, sugar mill and donut productions go, we're definitely in the black for all of that. So anything else that we get out of them now is absolutely a profit. Let's add a farmhouse in. Trying hard not to right click and place it where I don't want it. Don't want it too close to that road either, or block all the traffic. Okay, I think that'll do. Just quickly add a few flowers to it. Okay, so I just wiped out all the flowers I just put in. Ooh. We might need to do a lot of landscape in there, I think, as well. A little bit of dirt out to the road. Yeah, I need to fix all that up. When we zoom in a bit, you can see just how much it messed up the landscape. Okay, that's looking a bit better. We don't want the camper to get mixed up, so after 29 episodes, we're finally selling our poor old motorhome. It's been with us for so long. But now we have a real house. We just need to do a bit of work. Like, there's no barbecue, which is almost sacrilege. And we can put a little fence around it later on. Okay. I think that might be a really good way to finish though. Finally got our house there. I think next episode we'll see how we go with putting a couple of paths, maybe some fences in, make it look all purty. I'm going to load up the milk on the John Deere and get that back to the factory. Then bring the plough over and plough this field because it says it needs ploughing. And aside from one quick trip up to the other side of the farm, we're done. So while we were harvesting the sunflower field there. We've managed to get these two ploughed in. So this nice field here is going to join up with that sunflower field once it's harvested. It will make a nice big long field. This other one over here is going to stay as it is, just as a separate field. And then, so these two fields, block of land is finishing about there, which means we've got that whole area empty that I'm thinking I'm going to put in a pig pen and 1 or 2 cow sheds. All we need is the money for them, and then we'll be able to get them in. So, a little bit of luck. I might sell that olive oil next episode, I think. That should give us enough money. I might hold off on it. We'll have to see how we go. But either way, I should be able to afford that block of land, which is 50% forest. We'll just jump into the map. So that's where our 2 new fields are, and I'm going to put... Oh, I can afford it. Easy. If you buy it, you don't have to agonise over the decision. Okay, so now that we own plot 21, I wasn't really planning on buying it, but we have, so that's the end of that. I want to put a cow shed in, or a cow barn in, a nice pig shed, and probably another cow barn. So I think that should work out alright. If there's a little bit of ground left over here, we'll get it ploughed up, and I'll put in a small grass field that we can use to keep making silage and stuff for. I'm going to get this section marked out, so next episode we'll mow it up and make some more bales of hay and get a couple more silage, I think. Okay, so much for saving my money. But we did get the really cool truck and our brand new forage wagon and a block of land that I wasn't planning on buying, but we now have it, so I won't complain. That's it for this episode. I know I've been saying that for probably 10 minutes, but that's really it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Welcome back, everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box.
Too short to go.